all for having me here today. So I want to start off just with a little question here. Has anybody had an experience like I have had many times where your mind is one place and your body is somewhere else? So maybe you are driving and you get home or to work and you're like, how did I even get here? What happened on that journey? Has anybody ever experienced this? Yeah, I mean, if you look around, I think everybody probably has experienced this one time or another. So we have distracting thoughts about 30 to 50% of the time. And so when we have these thoughts come in, it creates distractions and sometimes it creates stress. So when our thoughts go into the future, that's where a lot of fear sets in, and we're thinking about stress and worry and anxiety. And so a lot of the stress that we create, sometimes we create ourselves, right? And sometimes our thoughts go into the past, and that's where depression sits, or that non-forgiveness of self or others. And so when we take this moment to just be present, to be here in this moment, that's where we find that peace and that joy. We can be more productive. We're clearer in our thoughts. And so it's important for us to take time to really rest and recharge. And I think it's wonderful that they have me here before the keynote speaker, so you really can take this moment to come in and ground yourself again. So for those of you that may not be familiar with meditation, mindfulness, and what stress is, we'll just go over a little brief introduction, and then we'll have an experience so you can have your mindful moment, do a little chair yoga and some meditation as well. So stress basically is just something that we all have. And short amount, it's great because it boosts us to have, to meet a deadline. It can also help us when there's an emergency or when you're up on stage talking like this. But what happens is that most of us have chronic stress. And that's stress every single day. And so when we have stress, a lot of times we have physical symptoms. So it's not just in the mind, right? We could talk about this for a half hour. The headaches, right? The shoulders, all the stiffness, the brain fog, the fatigue that happens from stress. So does anybody here feel like you have physical symptoms when you get really stressed? Yeah, digestion, all these things, we all do. And so right now, about 75 to 90% of primary care doctor visits are related to stress. And this stress really impacts our overall health. So a lot of you have stressful jobs, and so we have to take that moment to just pause and breathe. And so there's a lot of things that we can do that are simple to be here and now in this moment. And so just a brief overview of mindfulness. Mindfulness is just being present in the moment and just noticing what's happening around you. And thoughts are gonna come, right? That's just what thoughts do. But we can see those thoughts without judgment, without worries, and we can just accept those thoughts. And we have that choice. We have that choice of going into that thought, or we have that choice to come back to this moment. And it's as easy as just noticing your breath. And the more often that you do that, every time a thought comes when you don't want it to come, instead of going, oh, my mind is so busy, just think of it as an opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to come back to this moment, to really teach your brain what you want to do and how you want to live. So with meditation, it's a little bit different in the fact that it's a set time. We're usually quiet, it's a practice. And just like we work out with our bodies, it's nice to have a workout for the brain. So that might be a set amount of time, and it might be a guided meditation, but it can also be just a quiet meditation as well. So we're gonna start with one breath work here, and then we'll go into some more mindfulness, but it's called the 4-7-8 breath. And so we're going to be inhaling for 4 through the nose. We're gonna hold the breath for 7, and then we're gonna exhale out the air for a count of 8. So we'll do this twice, and I'll count the first time with you. So everybody just take an exhale out of the mouth. And now inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, hold, and just exhale all the air out. Yeah, nice. So that is a breath that is one of the fastest ways to switch over your nervous system, almost like a little natural tranquilizer. So if you have something that happens and you can start to feel that stress in your body, just take a pause and do 3 or 4 of these breaths. So it's inhalation for 4, we hold for 7, and then we exhale for 8. So we're going to now start just a little mindful exercise and then some chair yoga. And yoga is wonderful to do throughout the day. A lot of us sit for too long. And sitting is known as kind of the new smoking. Like, we know it's bad, we know we need to get up, but we're in front of our computers, right? We're doing things. So just finding those moments that you can even stay sitting, but to have some stretches to help release some of that physical stress that we have in our bodies. So I just want you to come to a comfortable position on your chair and maybe even scoot yourself out a little bit so you can have a nice tall spine here. And just bring your hands to your legs and just arrive here. There's nothing you need to do. This time is just for you to ground and to be centered. And then just exhale completely through your nose. Take a big inhale and just a big exhale through the mouth. One more time, just like that, a nice big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now just seal the lips and just notice your breath. Again, there's nothing you have to do here. We're just being aware of the rise and the fall of your breath. And as we move through this little mini practice today, we cultivate more mindfulness, more presence. And just simply notice the natural rhythm of your breath. And just let each breath be an anchor that draws you back to this present moment. And you can keep your hands on your legs if you like, or bring your hands to your belly. And just notice your breath, feeling the belly coming up, feeling the belly coming down. And now bring your attention to your chest. You can keep your hands where they are or place your hands on your energetic heart center. And we're just noticing how the breath travels up and down. And now just bring your attention to the air going in and out through the nose. Just feeling the cool air coming up into the nostrils and the warm air coming out. And as you focus on your breath, and if your mind wanders about maybe a plane you need to catch or doing an errand after the conference, again, just think of it as an opportunity to bring it back to this moment. Focusing on that breath helps to ground us, helps to center us in this moment. Just accepting this moment as it is. And you can keep your eyes closed here. We're going to start in with an Ujjayi pranayama breath. And this is a breath that creates heat within our body. It helps us to be mindful as we breathe. It's an inhalation for 4 through the nose and an exhalation for 4 through the nose. And we have to focus on this breath. We have a little constriction to the back of the throat on the exhales. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Continue here, nice big inhale and nice big exhale. And as you breathe here, just bring your hands to your sides. And then inhale the hands up. You can either go forward if you're right next to somebody, or bring your hands up to the sides. So bring your hands overhead. And your gaze can be soft, and your gaze is up towards the ceiling, or again, your eyes are closed. And then bring your palms to face down, and slowly, all 4 counts of your breath, exhale coming down. Beautiful. Inhale, lifts the hands up. And exhale, floats the hands down. Continue here. Inhale, hands float up. And exhale, hands float down. There's no hurry, no rush. One more time here. Inhale up. And exhale down. Listen for the change. Inhale up. And now bring your palms together and just exhale the hands to your heart center. And just close your eyes again and just focusing in on your breath. Just being mindful in this moment. That these are simple practices that you can take with you throughout your day, throughout your month, to help reduce stress, to help you focus. And now inhale the hands up towards the sky. Bring your palms together and exhale to heart center. We're going to come into circle of joy. Now interlace your fingers, bring your elbows up and press the palms down. Beautiful. On your next exhale, push your hands away from you and separate your collarbones. On your next inhale, lift your hands up and bring your gaze towards the ceiling, lengthening through your side body. Exhale, float your hands back down. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands up. One breath, one movement. Now bring your palms together and exhale to heart center. Inhale, interlace the fingers, elbows are up. And exhale, push the hands away from you. Separate those shoulder blades. Inhale, gaze and hands go up. And float the hands down by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, bring both hands up. Now we're going to come into a little side twist here. So I'm going to be mirroring you. Bring your right hand either to your right thigh or to your opposite thigh. And then your left hand is going to either go down on the bottom of your chair, or maybe it goes all the way to the back of the chair. We're going to inhale, nice tall spine. And then exhale and twist. So as you inhale, feel the breath traveling all the way up. And then exhale and twist. Yeah, beautiful. Last time here, inhale to lengthen. And exhale and twist. And now take that hand that's from behind you and just bring it to your opposite leg. So we have a little X coming up here, and give yourself a great big hug. And you can stay right here. Every body is different and there's no competition here. We just are where we are today. Maybe you come into eagle arms, and for eagle arms, maybe your palms touch. And if that's where you are today, just bring your elbows up towards your shoulder level and then your hands away from your face. Wherever you are, inhale here, and then exhale, round your spine and bring your elbows towards your belly. Inhale up, and exhale, crunch. One more time, inhale up, exhale, crunch. Always an option to keep your hands in this hug grip. As you come back up now, bring your hands out to a T. Inhale, bring your gaze up, and then float the hands down. Beautiful. We'll do that on the other side now. Inhale, both hands up, either in front or to your sides. And then we're going to be coming into a twist for the other side. So bring your left hand to your opposite knee, and then your right hand will either go onto the bottom of your chair, or depending on your flexibility, maybe it grabs the back of your chair. As you inhale, feel your spine elongate, and then exhale, twist, and maybe look behind you. Inhale, feel that the breath is expanding you. And exhale and twist. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now take that back hand and bring it to your empty knee. So now we have our arms crossed the opposite way, and give yourself a great big hug. And you can stay here with this hug, or again, these eagle arms. So see what's best in your body. If you're in the eagle arms, bring those elbows up at shoulder level and hands away from the face, or staying here in this hug. Inhale here, and exhale, round the spine, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale up, exhale, crunch. Inhale up, exhale, round the spine. Inhale here, and now bring your hands out to a T, and once again bring your gaze up to the ceiling, and then float your hands back down. Beautiful. We're gonna come into a cat-cow circle, so if you haven't scooted towards the end of your chair yet, just scoot a little bit more. Have your feet flat on the ground, hands are on your thighs. And it's important to keep a flexible spine as we age. So inhale, nice tall spine. And then exhale for cat, round your spine. Maybe your hands even grab your knees. Separate those shoulder blades. Inhale for cow pose. Bring the chest forward and your tailbone is drawing back. Shoulder blades coming together and gaze is up. Exhale for cat, rounding the spine any amount. Beautiful. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat pose, rounding the spine as big as you can go. And inhale for cow pose. Now you have some options. You can stay here or come into cat-cow circle. So coming into cat, and then bringing your body to the right side, coming forward to cow, and coming around. And I invite you all to close your eyes here and do about 4 circles in each direction. But if something else feels better in your body to move it in a different way, feel free to do that. Tune into the messages your body is telling you. How does this feel? And then once you've gone about 4 circles, just going the opposite direction. Again, just moving in whatever direction feels intuitive for you. Just breathing here. Noticing the calm and the peace in this present moment. And then when you're ready, just coming back to that neutral spine. And then we're just gonna work on a little neck stretch here. So bring your left ear towards your left shoulder and just relax that shoulder down away from your ear. And you can stay here. There's lots of options, so listen to what you need. Maybe that left hand comes on top of your head for just a little bit of extra pressure. I'm already feeling this. Press that shoulder away from that hand. If you want a little bit more, maybe you take that right hand and bring it towards your shoulder and press it away from you, flexing those fingers up towards the sky. Feeling that stretch through the neck, the shoulder, your forearms. And you can hold here or come into 3 circles going forward And this can be small circles or big circles. And then some circles coming backwards. And just breathing into that space, and then bring the chin back to the center. And then the chin up towards the ceiling. And back to center. And now the other side, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Again, just relaxing those shoulders down. I'm already feeling this. This is a great place to stay. If you like, take that right hand and bring it on top of your head for just a little bit extra pressure. And again, maybe that opposite hand presses in front of you or to your side, flexing those fingers, and just notice how that changes things. Maybe for you, you want to find stillness here, or an option, yeah, beautiful, to take those circles. This is a good one to do as you're watching TV or just sitting and relaxing, and then just going in the opposite direction. Sending those exhales to where you feel this stretch. And then bring your hands down towards the ground, towards your lap, chin towards your chest. And then once again, bring your chin all the way up to the ceiling and then down. So keeping your shoulders parallel to the front of the room here, just look over your right shoulder. And so maybe you're looking beyond the shoulder, maybe a little bit in front. Just find something to stare at, that single point of focus, to calm the mind. Bring your chin back to center and then over to the other side. Just looking maybe over your shoulder. Just find that spot. And then coming back to center. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your sides. Inhale, bring both hands up. Bring your palms together and exhale to heart center. 2 more times just like that. Inhale up. Bring your palms together and exhale to the heart. Last time, inhale up. Bring the palms together and exhale to heart center. We're now coming into your body scan meditation. You can keep your hands where they are or put them on your lap. Just coming into a comfortable spot here. This is a mindfulness practice that helps you tune into the state of your body, releasing tension from head to toe. So just close your eyes. Again, have your feet grounded on the floor, and just bring your awareness to the top of your head. Just notice any tension in your scalp, coming down to your forehead, to your eyebrows, and just releasing any tension here. Coming down to relax your jaw. Just let it unclench, allowing your face to soften. And now slowly move your attention down to your neck and to your shoulders. And just bring your attention to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just soften these muscles. Relax any tension, letting go of the tightness. And now bring your attention, your awareness to your chest. Bring your awareness to your upper back. And just feel the natural rise and fall of your breath. Just notice any tension or tightness, and just release it with every exhale. And now move your focus down to your abdominals, to your hips, to your legs. And just with each exhale, just let that tension melt away. And just allow these areas of your body to feel heavier and more relaxed. And finally, just bring your attention to your feet. Just feeling them connected to the floor, letting those feet ground you in this moment. To take one more deep breath in and deep breath out. Just releasing any remaining tension. Just let it go completely. And now just reflect on how your body is feeling here. That you have all these tools with you. You don't need a certain app. You don't need any equipment. That just by focusing here on your breath helps to shift your focus, helps to shift your nervous system to be grounded, where we have more productivity, where we have more focus, where we have more energy. And so whether you have a short breathing exercise throughout your workday, or maybe a meditation before you start your day, stretches throughout the day, just connect to why you want to do this. When we have this time to take for ourselves, I feel like it's always bringing me home. That when we are in that stress and that fight and flight nervous system, we're not bringing out that best version of us. And when we come into that parasympathetic system, we have that rest and that digest. When the inside gets right, everything on the outside falls into place. And so just think about one small action that you can take from today's experience that you want to bring with you in your life. Maybe it is just a 1-minute meditation a day, something small, something that you can work on, to how to find that peace, how to find that calm throughout the day. Taking care of ourselves is the best way to manage stress and to maintain balance. The most unselfish thing that we can do is to take care of our minds, our bodies, our souls. When we take care of ourselves, we're bringing out that best version of everyone else. So it's not selfish to take a minute for yourself. Then you're coming with all the resources that you have. And now together, just inhale both hands up. Bring your palms together and just lower the thumbs to your third eye of intuition, that space between your brows, for kind and loving thoughts. And then lowering the thumbs to your mouth, just for kind and loving words to others. And then lowering the thumbs to your heart, that we always see the love in each other and in ourselves. The light and the teacher and the student in me respects and honors the light and the teacher and the student in each one of you. And we'll seal this mindfulness practice now, and together saying namaste. Thank you so much for letting me come in here today and to give you a break. I hope you feel that you have had a moment to rest and feel recharged. And just noticing that it doesn't take long to really reset our nervous system, and that there's so much that our control, that when there are things that are happening outside of our control, what we can do is control our reaction or our response. And so taking these little mindfulness breaks, little stretches, having a meditation practice brings out that fullest life that we all have to live. So thank you, everybody.